Why a book now? Tell us about it.
No, it was just like the club came to me. I wasn't really wanting to do it the first time they came, but I went and spoke to my family, and they said it'd be a good thing. It was all positive, so then I get talked into doing it.
Was it quite nice in a way looking back over the years?
Aye, it's as I said, like I wasn't too keen on doing it before, but I think it is a good thing. It's really positive. I think being such a big club for like, this is my 10th season. I think it's incredible, and it's even just like talking about like the last few years and different games and different experiences, and it's really good.
If somebody said to you 10 years ago that this is what would be happening, preparing for your testimonial year, you'd have a book coming out, would you have believed them? No,
it's crazy, and it's been in so quick, and as I said, I've enjoyed every minute, like through the youth, writing every year with the first team. It's been unbelievable, and as I said, I just want to, I've said it before, like stay here for as long as I can and keep playing this team, because it's a great club to be at, and I've enjoyed every minute of it.
It's a sort of unique mindset, because normally when you broke through and whatnot, young players, you don't see the attraction of down south, i.e. Kieran Tierney who's moved. Why decide to stay for so long and be that sort of one-man club, as it were?
Yeah, I think every player's different, and then I think every situation's different as well. I think like you're coming through at Celtic, and it's, as I said, it's a massive club, and you're playing the Champions League and stuff like that, and it helps you in the international. Like if you're doing well with Celtic, it helps you like get games for Scotland as well. So no, I think everything about it is as I said, it's unbelievable, and I think that there's a pressure to stay there, and like you never feel comfortable at any stage as well. So no, as I said, I think it keeps you on your toes, and it's really exciting.
Is it fair to say if a contract was put in front of you to remain at Celtic for the rest of your career, would you be signing on the dotted line?
Yeah, I think it's obviously I want to play for as long as I can. Like I'm still feeling good in that just now, but I think I've always said that I want to be at Celtic as long as I can. I know football can change, but as I said, I'm going to keep working hard to be here.
Is it fair to say that people maybe don't appreciate what they have here at times, realising how big the club is and what it can do, like say in Europe and whatnot?
Yeah, 100%. I think I've played with a lot of players since I've come through with Celtic, and a lot of players have left, and you've seen players come back, and players want to come back as well, and I think they'll tell you, like, players have played down in England, and they say that the best club they've been at, and like professionalism and big games is Celtic. And as I said, it's been a pleasure for me for being here for so long, and I just want to keep continuing and see how many more years I can get.
You mentioned Scotland earlier. How much are you looking forward to the next double header, or is it tough just now because the manager's already admitted we're looking at the playoffs? Yeah,
no, but I think it's still good that the manager's just in, and they can maybe change his team for the next couple of games, and as I said, everyone's desperate to get to the Euros, and I think obviously I think we're looking at the Nation League qualifier now, but as I said, we've still got 4 games before that, and to maybe get a good like team together and like show everyone like knows what they're doing going into their games.
Has the manager got his message across yet, or is it still just a work in progress every time you meet up?
Yeah, well, we've only met up twice, but I think everyone's clear on what the manager wants, and obviously it was difficult games the last 2, but I think we can learn from that, and as I said, we've got 4 games, even though it's really hard to qualify at this group, but I think it's the games will come in good stead for the ones in March.
You've won everything with Celtic. Is your ambitions now unfulfilled only with Scotland, and is that your thing that you need to do before you finish your career, is qualify?
Yeah, no, I think with Celtic, the pressure every year is to keep winning trophies and league and cups and get the Champions League. So that's always there, and that keeps you going at the start of every season. But when you talk to international boys here, when they go to Euros and World Cups, like the experience they said is incredible, and I think for everyone, I think if Scotland got to Euros, it would be unbelievable, and I'd hopefully can experience that.
How confident are you Scotland will get there before you finish up?
Yeah, well, as I said, I think our best chance obviously it's through the Nations League, and I think it's 2 home games as well. So, no, as I said, I think it's going to be a big push, and the 2 teams that we're going to be playing against are going to be hard, and we're going to need to make sure that we're ready. And as I said, like, it'd be a great achievement if we manage to get there, and one that we're all pushing towards.
James, how much does it help for Scotland that so many of your Celtic teammates are lining up beside you every game?
Yeah, no, I think that it's helped before. Even when Strachan was a manager, there was a lot of Celtic players, and I think maybe the continuity, and because Celtic doing so well as well, like, you go away with Scotland and you're feeling confident, and I think that can definitely help the international setup as well. But as I said, you've got like boys at Scotland that are doing well, like down south as well. So I think that does help when we come together. That we've got a good squad, and we continue doing that.
Because obviously there's young Scottish players at Celtic who could potentially make a move up next year to, for example, Mikey Johnson. You think could make things so much easier for him if he has guys like yourself, Cam McGregor, Scott Brown rather, but maybe Lee Griffiths in the squad. Yeah,
no, I think Mikey's done tremendous. Like, he's obviously been about the first team here the last couple of years, and he started this season really well. And no, if he managed to get the call up, I think it'd be thoroughly deserved. And as you said, with more Celtic boys in the squad, I think that will help him settle in and go to the international game and play his own game.
And Neil Lennon's obviously had a huge impact on your career and brought it forward for the book. But how much do you owe to him for your career?
Yeah, no, I think when I was playing 19s and he was a reserve manager, he done loads for me then. And obviously when they stepped up to the first team as well, I was still a young boy, and as I said, like, he gave me my debut, and that was incredible. And I just need to, obviously he's come back now as well, so I just want to keep repaying him for the faith he showed in me.
What was your kind of first impressions of Neil as a coach? Because you must have said he was a reserve coach and you were coming through the club.
Yeah, no, I think it was good for the young boys and the reserve players to have him as a manager, because obviously you know how good a career he had and how big a character he was at Celtic. So I think for young boys, and especially for ones that maybe a bit quieter like myself, like, I think it was good that you've got someone managing you in the reserve, like, with such an aura about them. And I think even the first team boys and that as well, like, really respected them. I think that does help the squad.
James, playing here for so long, and you've played with lots of different groups of players, how does this group particularly rank amongst that?
Yeah, I think it's definitely right up there. I think we've played with a lot of good players and like teams over the years, and as I said, like, but right now I think that this team's it's really exciting. And since the start, I think maybe the Clues game at home's a kind of only really bad result like so far this season, but I think we've kicked on since then, and we've shown that we've got the character to, like, after a bad result, like, come back. So no, I think that this squad's really exciting. It's really enjoyable to be playing in, and as I said, hopefully there's more things to come.
You've personally got a lot of goals, more goals in your game these days. What do you put that down to?
No, I think the old gaffer as well. Like, he used to make sure, like, the forward players, he'd let you go and do your own thing, and he wanted the forward players to contribute with, like, goals and assists and helping the team. So no, I think it's a big part when you're playing for Celtic, like, that you are helping the team in that way. And as I said, it's been good, and I'm just trying to keep working hard to keep producing more.
Do you enjoy playing in both wings and getting switched about a bit?
Yeah, I think that the manager's good that way, that he can change it up for different games. And as I said, as long as I'm playing, I don't mind playing anywhere. And enjoy playing either side.